That transpired at Cameron Indoor with UNC and Duke round 1. Obviously the Zion injury 30 seconds in changed the dynamic. Looking, oh! Nasir Little brings the thunder.
Williams wide open.
Pacific, that's on ABC, and you can watch on the ESPN app. Take it with you anywhere.
And Roy Williams actually getting Luke May out of the game, putting Nasir Little back in as Andrew Platek.
Kobe White today, 3 for 8 from the field. He's got 8 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists in 19 minutes.
About the turnovers, 11 none so far in this half, but Luke May, almost half of those with 5 turnovers.
Can jump the post and get something. Jerome called for his second foul for UVA. 14 fouls on the Cavaliers. North Carolina's been called for 3. Here in the second half, they go inside again.
I gotta say the colors. The colors are iconic. I just think the colors complement each other well, and I'm really big on Argyle. I don't think it gets much better than Argyle inside. I usually wear a t-shirt underneath, but I mean it's.
Safe.
Orange sitting down. Jericho Helms is back in. Has that unenviable task.
A free throw or dead ball, seeing some type of trap, full court or half court by the Tar Heels.
Here's Leaky Black. It's his sixth.
Chris Clemens scored 48 points and moved past Manning. Clemens likely to go over 3,000 points today and become the 9th player in NCAA history to score 3,000.
Trust their offense. Get some passes, ball movement. Too much one-on-one. Saw the shooting percentage for.
Right, and the bench has been an issue. Isaiah Washington has dealt with a tailbone injury that held him out of the Indiana game. We saw him tonight. He kind of struggled, but outside of this starting 5 plus Eric.
What Iona allows him to do away from the ball is special, because that's his favorite shot, running that curl action.
Well, Ayala, because he can stretch the defense has to honor that.
Score. The next media timeout is rapidly approaching, so he can get a nice little extra rest here before the final segment of his half. Pull. Favor.
There hasn't been a lack of effort on either side tonight. We saw that in the first half as well.
Nice job by Prentice.
That's a great look from our cameras as well to see him with that sprint. Even in slow motion, he's running fast.
Right.
Cool with the throw.
Will serve as the inbounder. Nice cross screen. Simpson across the lane, big jump hook.
They've gone downstairs to cook. It ain't broke.
Yeah, why fix it? I'm with you. McCaffrey, by the way, picked up a quick second, so.
Iowa State, Oklahoma's just posted a win over West Virginia. All right, we got the clock adjusted. Mooney leans into paint, a little fadeaway, tried to kiss it. That's an open 3, Corprew. Yesterday at practice, saw them working on it yesterday toward the end of practice.
Up spot to throw it in for Parker Hicks. Easily into Mbala. 4 to shoot. Hicks from the corner. That's off the top of the backboard.
Lit a fire. That's the tech getting after the offensive rebound. Something they said they would do in the first half, but they did a nice little play.
Game. Meantime, Owens comes in. Told you about Kansas and the injury to Azubuike, the season-ending injury to his hand in a practice early January. And so Self has had to go a little bit deeper onto his bench. Owens, another off.
The possession. He at times is such an unselfish player. He'll defer to his teammates early. They don't want that.
Already from the corner. Culver and
his season debut and reaction from this year's Baseball Hall of Fame inductees. SportsCenter at 11 Eastern.
There you go.
If you can get the ball on the floor, they're going to foul you.
18:30 left to play in this first half. They'll go in waves with substitutions, Northwestern State, as Mooney fires the 3 right wing. Yes!
On this, inbounding the basketball, they ran this one the other night to Culver, and this was the result. It's this.
They've done a nice job with the recruiting. They've still got a couple scholarships left, but Mike clearly proved he can coach at this level.
Top through the years. We talked about Virginia Tech and the fact that they shoot those threes. Boston College has done a really good job earlier in the season.
Hokies have had success on these out-of-bounds plays from underneath. Lobbing this one in, Alexander Walker.
Guarding him. I'm sorry if he's guarding Nikhil Alexander-Walker, but if Walker goes by him and scores 2, it's nowhere near as damaging as it is with Ty Outlaw continuing to knock down.
There are going to be nights where the freshman will give them an infusion of youth. He said this is different than what he's used to doing.
The defensive player from behind was taking him down.
It's dangerous.
Yep.
It's dangerous, and the NCAA is making an effort to remove it.
And that's a call that can be a flagrant 1 and a flagrant 2.
Hill for 2.
But then he's a shot maker and a much better defender than last year.
Popovich kicked it, but
that number's going to go up with such a positive voice from Mike Brady to his guys the last 2 days, knowing that the ball's not going.
So far tonight, 63-31. Virginia Tech has cruised here tonight. 12 three-pointers made, 12 of 20 for Virginia Tech here tonight. Ahmed Hill looking for number 30.
Virginia, North Carolina, but they'll have other opportunities. This is a very dangerous team. How will they respond here?
UNC Greensboro in his freshman season, then went to Lee College.
Good play.
Again, find themselves matched up in the American.
And that's the beauty. The American is a young conference, as we know. And those rivalry games, it takes time.
For Antoine Jones and Davenport, he has been silent. The senior, who averages near 14 points per game, has 0 so far. Great defense, instant defense coming off. points per game in conference play. Leads the team in scoring and assists, and just so dangerous with the ball in his hands. It's not his best night, only 11 points, 3 of 7 shooting. But he draws so much attention. This time attacks the rack, lays it.
That's what Johnny Dawkins told us. Allen will start with the assignment. No reason to switch him. Right now, Dawkins gets the call on Cumberland. A little bit more length. Williams for 3. Got it.
A lot over the years. What do you think he's done to get to this position where it's been this consistent for this amount of time? Not many coaches have that.
They know exactly who they are and how they win. They recruit to their system. They have a culture of.
It's been upgraded to a flagrant foul. That's been part of the frustration for a lot of coaches as they get used to that officiating adjustment this season.
Well, and that's something that the players and the coaches have to adjust to. It's clear there's a stretch there that coaches were teaching that and or players were in the. It's just an 11-point game. I mean, they're right there.
They have not led in this game. Cincinnati has led all but 37 seconds. Much different tenor than the game 2 weeks ago, but not over. That will help.
Pace. I think Cincinnati could score 90, 95. I'm not sure Tulane can.
Cumberland moves it to Broom. Kane Broom, tough shot in traffic.
So people are expecting things out of them, and the kids are adjusting to now being more the hunted in the league than the hunters, and that's a little bit different.
Brooks goes back up on the rebound.
A break for Cincinnati. Bearcats, though, struggling from the field right now. And SMU in a 2-3 zone. Corner 3 more, and he hits it. Rebounding SMU by 9 right now. Great body work by Scott.
Gardner Webb goes to Radford and upsets the Radford Highlanders. And Liberty, not necessarily an upset, but they beat Lipscomb. Hoover beats the shot clock.
Into the box, 15, Vermont. 13 fouls.
He is in town calling the game on Westwood One Radio. Of course, he was a first-round draft pick himself in 1988 coming out of Vanderbilt. He, after watching what Windler did yesterday, thinks
Jalen Gill.
You're back good enough to get on your feet.
In fact, I'm going to do the whole game on my feet. Brown, another assist from Morant.
Basket. They're 0 for their last 6 here in the second half and down double digits. Inside the counter.
On the backside, that's just not being alert. That's not guarding the post. That's just not being alert off the ball.
Kind of like you. I didn't think you were alert last night when you ordered the corn dogs.
Not the corn dogs.
Vermont ball with 20 on the shot clock. Lob to Lamb. Now Davis at the elbow. Ernie Duncan right back down low. Davis is wide open. He lays it up and in. That's just great contest in the first half. Everett Duncan's jumper off the inbound is good.
Miller was injured, didn't play against Manhattan or Kent State, but then
those 2 fouls in the first half. That's when the Catamounts went on an 18-2 run.
Well, and he's their most experienced player. He's the junior. He's the point guard who's really trying to lead this team.
Dingbutt gets it underneath.
And a couple of rebounds in that first victory. But he was an anomaly off of the jumper by Duncan off the inbound.
It's Vermont 7 of 11. You know, every possession, every shot, so important.
Anthony Lamb spins left into trouble, powers through with the left and rolls one home to get the game tied at 50.
That's just a
on the inside when Loyola has attacked. Bradley's blocked the shot.
Childs had 41 blocks in the regular season. He's got it here against Cartwick. Stop and start, reverse lay-in. Childs.
This half, Loyola has 4 fouls and Bradley has 2.
Especially the two teams that have grinded this thing out defensively the way they have. Cannell on a jumper is short.
De Silva and Cook able to make shots at the end of the shot clock. Childs taking the inbounds pass. Brown and Conspar went to the bench. And Cannell missed the shot. There's Cook for the
Has done. He might well be the national coach last year. 32 wins in top 7 in the country and a Final Four appearance.
He would have gotten my vote. Just a phenomenal job. But another phenomenal job by Bradley.
Bradley Braves bench tonight.
Well, the Braves got off to an atrocious start to begin Missouri Valley Conference play. Then have really picked it up, as you would guess, winning 7 of their last 9.
Got about 7 or 8 guys that are right at that 16, 15 point mark. Nobody up into the 19 or 20 range. Whoa, what a great catch and pass.
To be exact, a very highly touted recruit, and this very, very talented freshman Bradley group makes his debut as he immediately provides a lift.
Let's see if they try to feature Crawford.
Crawford cut in, and they leave Perez all alone, and he takes advantage.
Only the 4th Furman team foul, so you mentioned they did a pretty good job of not fouling early, but Mounts on the bench with 2.
Furman has been manful.
Anumba. They try to get Perez isolated.
Effiani.
But the big emphasis, we cannot trade baskets. We have to get stops at the
Have you written down the plays on words for you to use with Polite as we go to break, maybe off a dunk? Are you ready for those?
I'm always ready. Just improved in every single category over his 4 years. Gets a little bit better, percentage-wise and productivity-wise.
14 assists on